What if I told you your cat may be protecting you in ways you don't even notice? Most people think cats are distant, mysterious, or only care when they want food. But the truth is, cats are far more observant than they seem. And when they love someone, they often show a quiet kind of protection. Not loud, not obvious, but very real. From watching over you while you sleep, to staying close when something feels wrong. Your cat may be doing more than just acting cute. In this video, we're going to talk about the subtle things cats do when they are secretly protecting you. And once you notice these signs, you may never look at your cat the same way again. They watch doors, windows, and entry points. Have you ever noticed your cat sitting near the front door, staring out a window, or quietly watching the hallway? It may look like simple curiosity, but for cats, keeping an eye on entry points is natural behavior. In the wild, cats survive by staying alert to movement, sound, and possible threats. Even though your cat lives in a safe home, that instinct never fully goes away. So when your cat regularly positions itself near doors or windows, it may be doing more than birdwatching. It may be monitoring the environment and keeping track of what's happening around your shared space. And if your cat does this often, especially at night or when the house is quiet, it could be their silent way of making sure everything is okay. Not because they own the house, but because, in their mind, they may be helping guard it. They check on you more than you realize. Some cats have a habit of quietly checking on their humans. They walk into the room, stare at you for a few seconds, then leave. They peek around the corner while you're sleeping. They sit nearby without making a sound. A lot of people think this is random. It usually isn't. Cats are incredibly aware of routines. They notice when you're moving differently, acting differently, or staying unusually still. And when they care about you, they may come by just to make sure you're okay. It's their version of, "Are you good?" They may not cuddle every second. They may not act like dogs, but many cats do regular little check-ins on the people they're bonded to. And that quiet watchfulness can be a form of protection, because a cat that keeps checking on you is a cat that's paying attention. They stay closer when you're sad, sick, or stressed. One of the most powerful things about cats is how often they notice emotional energy before we say a word. If your cat suddenly becomes more affectionate when you're sad, sits on your chest when you're anxious, or refuses to leave your side when you're sick, that is not something to ignore. Cats are extremely sensitive to changes in tone, movement, body language, and even daily habits. They may not understand your problems the way humans do, but they can absolutely sense when something feels off. And when that happens, many cats respond by staying close. That closeness can be comforting, but it can also be protective. Your cat may not be able to fix what's wrong, but by staying near you, they may be trying to calm the situation, observe you more carefully, and remain present until things feel normal again. In their own quiet way, they're saying, "I'm here, I'm not leaving." They put themselves between you and something unfamiliar. Have you ever seen your cat move between you and a stranger? Or place themselves between you and another animal? Or suddenly stand in front of you when something unusual happens? That behavior can mean a lot. Cats are cautious by nature. They don't like uncertainty. So when something unfamiliar enters their environment, they often move into a position where they can observe it closely. And sometimes, that position is right in front of you. This doesn't always mean your cat is trying to be brave like a guard dog. Cats protect differently. Their approach is more subtle. They assess. They block. They watch. If your cat inserts itself between you and something it doesn't trust, it may be acting on instinct to manage the situation before it gets too close to you. It's small, it's quiet, but it can absolutely be protective. They wake up instantly at strange sounds. Cats may sleep a lot, but they are never fully off duty. If your cat seems deeply asleep and then suddenly lifts its head at the smallest sound, that's because cats are built to stay alert even while resting. Now here's where it gets interesting. If your cat hears something unusual and immediately becomes focused, stiff, or watchful, they are going into assessment mode. They are trying to figure out whether the sound matters. And if you're nearby, that alertness may also be about you. Because bonded cats don't just react to noises for themselves. They react to changes in the environment that could affect their territory, their routine, and the people they care about. So if your cat is the first one to notice every little sound in the house, it may not just be them being jumpy. It may be them acting like your tiny, furry security system. They sleep near you or face the room instead of you. A lot of people think a cat sleeping near them is just about warmth or comfort. And yes, that is part of it. But sometimes, where your cat chooses to sleep says even more than the fact that they sleep near you at all. If your cat sleeps beside you while facing the door, or sleeps near your head while staying alert to the room, or picks a position where they can monitor both you and the environment. That may be a sign of trust mixed with protectiveness. Cats are strategic sleepers. They don't just flop anywhere without reason. If they choose a position that allows them to rest while still keeping watch, that placement matters. It means they feel responsible enough to stay close, but aware enough to remain on alert. That's a powerful combination, because a cat that sleeps near you is bonded, but a cat that sleeps near you while watching the room may feel like they're standing guard. They react to people they don't trust. Cats are excellent judges of energy. Sometimes your cat instantly relaxes around someone. Other times they stare, puff up, hide, or keep a close eye on a certain person. Now, this doesn't always mean that person is bad. Sometimes it's just unfamiliar scent, movement, or voice. But cats are highly sensitive to behavior that feels unpredictable or intense. And if your cat acts especially alert around someone while staying close to you, that may be because they are trying to monitor the situation for your safety as well as their own. They may follow that person with their eyes, stay between that person and your space, or refuse to fully relax until that person leaves. It's not dramatic, it's instinct. Cats trust slowly, and when they care about you, they may become even more cautious around anything that feels uncertain. Sometimes protection doesn't look like aggression. Sometimes it looks like silent suspicion. They rub on you to mark you as part of their safe circle. When your cat rubs against your legs, your hand, or even your face, most people see it as affection, and it is, but it's also something more. Cats use scent to mark what feels familiar, safe, and important to them. When your cat rubs on you, they are leaving their scent behind and blending yours with theirs. In simple terms, they're saying, "You're mine, you belong with me, you are part of my safe world." And that matters because cats are often more protective of what they consider part of their inner circle. Once you're in that circle, your cat doesn't just tolerate you, they keep track of you. They worry about changes around you, and they often behave differently when they think something may affect you. So yes, rubbing is loving, but sometimes it's also your cat strengthening a bond they feel responsible for. Cats rarely protect in loud or obvious ways. They don't usually bark, they don't make a big show of it, and they definitely don't always make it easy to understand what they're feeling. But if your cat watches over the room, checks on you often, stays close when you're struggling, reacts to strange sounds, or quietly positions itself near you when something feels off, those may be signs that your cat is protecting you in the only way it knows how. Softly, silently, lovingly. And maybe that's what makes it so special. So next time your cat stares at the door, sleeps beside you, or shows up out of nowhere just to watch you for a second, don't assume it means nothing. Your cat may be doing exactly what cats do for the ones they truly care about. If your cat does any of these things, let me know in the comments. And if you want more videos that help you understand what your cat is really thinking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious, because your cat may be saying more than words ever could.